What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Panther, and I'm here with your Mercury Day reading. It's also the new moon in Taurus, y'all. So, this new moon is about having a clean slate when it comes to your potentials and your dreams. So, a perfect time to write down what it is that you want to manifest, especially when it comes to your self worth, your overall security, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, when it comes to your personal finances, the things that you value. Okay, and again, we are in Mercury Day, the day of, I think, the day of communication, thoughts, and transportation. So it's an amazing day for it to be Earth Day as well. So there's a lot going on, as above, so below. So it's a definite great day to visualize those things that you want, that you are worthy of. Okay, so let's see. What other announcements do I have? Why are my cards like this? It's all good. We got it taken care of. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information is in my description box below. And also, with booking a personal reading with me, when you shoot me an email, send me an email rather, I will give you further details as to how we will go about the bookings for your personal reading. However, if you are going through a karmic cycle that requires you to complete knowing but ignoring what it is that you need to do, and I energetically pick that up, I will not be able to read for you, okay? Because you'll just be wasting your time. And that's one of the things that, you know, it's one of the things where you want to know when you're tapped in by simply realizing that you're just ignoring what it is that you need to do. And nine times out of ten, when you're ignoring something, it's because you're going with the flesh rather than the spirit. You're allowing your ego to take over what it is that you want to do. Okay, so just be very mindful of that. And let's get into the reading for Mercury Day. New moon in Taurus, Earth Day. 444 portals definitely open again for the third time this month. All right. So let's see what messages our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, and divine creator of all have for the collective. Let's see what the messages are for today. Nonetheless, I hope you all having an amazing day. Let's see here. What do we have at the bottom? We have a new romantic cycle begins. Nice. Hey now. Let's see. Message for the collective, please, Spirit. Message for the collective. What was that? A new romantic cycle begins. Wow. Believe in the impossible. Okay. I like where this energy is going right now. I love it. Let me see if I can get one more card for you guys. Any other messages, Spirit? Okay. Beautiful. So we have 4 cards. Bring love into the situation. What do you need to release? Okay, so at the bottom we have confidence is the key to your success. Okay. At the top, you are good enough. So some of you need to put a little pep in your step when it comes to self-worth. We do have the new moon in Taurus, and again, Taurus is about self-worth, personal finances, values, resources. You are the resource that you need. As long as you have you and you are aware of who you are, you have all that you need. Everything else will unfold itself from that point. But if you feeling like you're lacking something when it comes to self, everything around you would literally be the same. Because like attracts like. But the first card we got was the same card we had at the bottom. A new romantic cycle begins for some of you. Beautiful. New moon in Libra. Libra energy, 7th house energy, partnerships, teamwork, collaborations. Definitely an area where you're growing through confrontation, getting some feedback as to who you are, your reflection. Okay? Believe in the impossible. So some of you are trying to attract something, huh? And you don't think you're worthy of it. You may feel like this person's too much for you, or this situation or this endeavor is too much for you. You are good enough, okay? You are more than good enough. You just got to believe that. You know that you are, but you're not believing that. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is about the I know. So when it comes to your social relationships, your friendships, remember, like attracts like. So a good way to see where you're at in life, see who it is that is part of your circle. Okay? Now it's asking, what do you need to release? Wanting moon. So there may be some friendships or some social relationships that are not bringing you balance, peace, and harmony that you may have to release. But we'll see what the tarot cards tell us. Okay, we're going to see what that tarot card is telling us. We're going to go into what we need to release first. Confidence is key to success. Absolutely. That self-worth. Like attracts like. You feel like you ain't shit, you won't attract shit. You will attract shit. Okay. The irony of just that statement. Let's see. What does the collective need to release, Spirit? You need to accept something. Some of you need to accept something. But we'll see what this is. The moon comes out. Accept what has been brought to light. Accept the fact that certain things are being hidden from you, from people around you. Okay? Accept the emotional attachments that you have to certain memories of your past. What else do you have? The sun and the moon. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The sun and the moon, huh? So this is how y'all coming out with it today. That's cool. That's cool. You have the yin and the yang right now. The sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine. You need to release negative emotions attached to your memories that is conflicting with your identity, purpose, or your will to exist. It's messing with your life force. Whatever this is that's hidden that you don't want to bring up to the surface, you need to release that. Because once you do, it'll shoot up your confidence like no other. And that is the key to your success. And in order for you to heal, you have to accept whatever that is that's hidden by acknowledging it. So accepting what's hidden in order for you to release it. Because we have a time for healing, which is actually right before the new moon. And under that, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. A time to give yourself the opportunity to believe that you're worthy, to believe in the impossible. Bring love into the situation. But in order for you to bring love into the situation, you have to release anything that's weighing heavy on your heart. And this is new moon in Aquarius. You have to bring that balance and that peace to these, social relationships or friendships that you're currently in. Because this could be vice versa. It could be the people around you or you around the people that, You being the signal to other people. And they're going off of your energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. Aquarius. Again, 11th house energy. But this is someone who is honest, wise, positive, strong inner wisdom. Okay? May have something to do with legal issues. So it's like some of you need to release how you feel about someone who gives you good advice, but they may not give it to you the way that you would perceive as respectful or loving to you. But you need to detach from that feeling and just possibly listen to the message or the advice that's being given to you. Because there's times where you don't like what's being said to you, but is it triggering something within you that you're not ready to release? And if that's the case, you're going to continue to get this type of energy where someone is giving you advice about what you're hiding. The reality about yourself, the reality about yourself. At the top of the deck, we have 6 of Cups. So again, the past. It could be a past life situation also. But this is about a soulmate. Your reflection. So you may be in a relationship where someone, it's like a twin flame relationship. It's your reflection. So there are things that they'll be able to bring out of you that you may not like because you haven't addressed it. But once you address it, you come to the understanding like, okay, this is just an advice rather than, feeling like you're being attacked and getting on the defensive side. But it's going to take for you to release kind of like the energy of thinking you're right all the time. Let's see what else we have here, y'all. Let's see. Bring love into the situation. Clarify the vibes. Bring love into the situation. More clarity. You'll find victory in this situation once you come to the realization that, okay, you're not always right. Whatever is triggering you for a reason. And it's there to bring you clarity about what it is that you need to know about yourself, that you're not being honest with self. Little do you know, it's going to help you complete a karmic cycle. It'll bring you big victory. It's beneficial for you to know this. It's finding the strength in spite of the adversity. More revelation. The balance of your inner and outer world. The High Priestess. Okay? This is about deep inner wisdom. Your spiritual growth. You have the Torah twice. So what I'm seeing from this is violating the laws of the universe when it comes to specifically cause and effect. Something's causing you to feel some type of way. Well, why is that feeling coming up? What is it from that feeling that you need clarity on in order for you to bring love into the situation? And start fresh with the clean slate. New Moon in Aquarius. That's what that card is. Clean slate would allow you to have balance, peace, harmony. The freedom that you're looking for. Let's see what's under the high priestess. Look at that. The harmony, the peace, the wish fulfillment. And this could just be the wish fulfillment or just wanting to be happy and emotionally secure. Under that, we got the King of Swords. See, there is someone in your environment that tells you the truth about yourself, but it triggers you. It's triggering you for a reason. It's something that you need to handle that you kept dealing with. Top of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. You can't make this shit up, not one bit. Seven of Wands, protecting yourself from hearing the truth. All you're doing is blocking yourself from manifestation. Because there's a certain frequency that you need to be vibrating from in order for you to manifest certain things. But if you don't handle everything that could possibly be holding you back, completing this karmic cycle won't be a thing. You'll be repeating it for sure. But you need to bring love into this situation. Get closer to your heart. Get in closer proximity to your heart. Bring love into the situation. Take a risk for once on yourself when it comes to how it is that you're reacting instead of responding. Middle of the deck, we have the Star card. So much awkward energy in this reading. So this reading is definitely about friendships and social relationships, because the first card was New Moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. But in order for this new romantic cycle begins, you're going to have to clean house of all the bullshit that you've been piling up. Okay, look at that. All the bullshit you've been piling up. I just split the deck to shuffle. You can only be tied down. You'll only be tied down if you allow yourself to be. Okay? Again, in order for you to heal and find that strength and courage to gain that confidence, you got to accept what is. Accept what it is about yourself that's literally not allowing you to move forward. Because it's not always somebody else that's blocking you from your manifestations. You be getting in your own way. Or you could get in your own way. Let's see here. Believe in the impossible. Look at that. We have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, holding on to how you see yourself. All I'm feeling from this is somebody holding back from, how they perceive themselves in terms of what they want to do and how they're going to do it. And that's the only way it can be done. No. Let's see. Believe in the impossible. Spirit guys, tell us, the collective. Believe in the impossible. What do you know? Blue moon. For once in a blue moon, allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be worthy of these things that you want to have. This luxury of life. You blocking yourself from it by bonding yourself to the ego. Tell us about believing the impossible, Spirit. What is this? Eight of Cups in reverse. You gotta be kidding me. Eight of Cups in reverse. Believe in the impossible. Some of you feel like you're stuck in something that's really not bringing you any emotional stability. And you know this too. The Spirit's asking you, believe in the impossible. Have faith. Look at that. The tower at the bottom. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. The tower, meaning divine intervention. So this is the believing in the impossible. You can't walk away? Well, guess what? Spirit's going to make you do it. I'm telling you, what's for you will be there always for you. Look at that. Divine intervention to complete this cycle. It's part of your destiny. To complete this cycle. It's part of your destiny to go through this in order for you to come into your own. In order for you to be able to give. To be emotionally secure. Whatever this is that you're going through is building up your intuition and take you into that high priestess mode. So it seems like a definite spiritual journey. Believe that you'll be able to get out of this situation or situations where you have given your cup endlessly without wanting to receive anything in return. Completing the cycle possibly from a past life. That's where these karmic cycles come into play. Tapping into your intuition, tapping into source. Believing that there's a higher power that's actually assisting you in doing this and walking away from whatever this is that you feel strapped to. At the top of the deck, we have Nine of Swords. The anxious thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. This is a beautiful reading for those of you who feel like you're stuck. I'm telling you, tapping into source. Archangel Michael fighting your battles for you. You're getting out of this. Whatever the situation is that you feel like you can't walk away from, believe in the impossible because it's happening. It's time for that wheel to turn. Okay? Wow. A new romantic cycle begins after you release all of that through faith and courage of moving forward. Forgiveness is the key too. What are these two cards that wanted to pop up? Let me see. What do we have? Wow. The Empress and the Two of Cups. The moment you're able to step away from that last situation, this is when a new romantic cycle begins, a healing romantic cycle, where both of you understand each other, know where you're coming from, and it allows both of you to heal and come into this position. It may be a mother figure, an ancestor of yours, maternal figure, who's actually bringing this forward or bringing this together. This is also Libra Taurus energy. New moon in Taurus is about expecting the unexpected. Okay. That was a Seven of Swords at the bottom. Self-sabotaging thoughts or the environment. But a new romantic cycle is beginning. And that's just what you feel. You feel like, you feel like you've been deceived. I get that. I get it. But you're more powerful than you realize. Call on your angels to help you out of whatever situation you feel bonded to. Get up out of there, baby. Because a new romantic cycle is waiting on you. One that's healing. Look at that. Divine intervention comes, this new romantic cycle begins. And this is where you may be comfortable with your material settings, achieving a lot. Successful ventures, beginning of prosperity, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra energy. And that's literally between Now, in 27th January for this card, people who are born during those days, 422 to 427. But this is about stability, fulfillment, contentment, ecstasy. That Two of Cups energy, it may also be coming into union with self, believing in yourself, having confidence, because that is the key to your success, as it says here. Confidence is the key to your success, so there's definitely going to be a time for healing. Okay? That's beautiful. Look at that Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in with a message or an invitation about a proposal or something romantic. You know? Something that's going to allow you to feel brand new. That new romantic cycle. At the top, it may have taken a long time for it to come in. But trust and believe when it does. It is something that is strong, empathetic, if we're talking about a person. Because slow and steady always wins the race. It's something that's patient, or someone who's patient, who can endure. That's where that Two of Cups energy is coming up again in my mind. I keep seeing the Two of Cups. It's like two people coming together after they've been down this long journey of deceit, hurt, feeling like that's all they were worth. No, boo. You're worth way more than that. Tell us more about this new romantic cycle and the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that, see? Divine intervention. This is why I love the Tower card, because it shifts your foundation. This is sudden, unexpected shifts, and it's always for your highest good. That's why it's called divine intervention. It gets you back on your divine path. Not back on your divine path, but it's kind of like it's helping you grow and get through whatever it is you felt like, you were bonded to. Knight of Cups is Piscean energy, if anything. Oh, see? Look at that. Eight of Cups comes out upright. A new romantic cycle begins once you walk away from those emotions or situations that are no longer serving you. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. See? Divinely protected. Seven of Wands. Now you're able to see what it is that you want and have faith and know what you want. And now you're able to move forward. And if you need to protect yourself and guard yourself, you will. Okay? Look at that. Top of the deck. When Archangel Michael needs to step in and temper you and fight your battles for you, just know your angels are around. Love this reading. I love it. Beautiful energy. Let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say for you guys. My angels and ancestors, speak to the collective at this time as it relates to this reading. What is your advice, or what is your message for the collective? Let's see. What is your advice, Spirit, for the collective? What is your advice for the collective, Spirit? Just trust and believe that your angels, I call on your angels and your ancestors to protect and guide you through whatever it is that you're going through. If you're having trouble releasing yourself from it or releasing it. Okay? Call on your angels to help you to build your confidence as well. Okay. What do we have here at the bottom of the deck? Be brave and honest. Yep. Be brave and honest with yourself about what it is that you're going to do. That's the first step in terms of figuring out what you need to do moving forward. First card you got was You're Not Alone, Guardian Angel. See, that maternal figure. One of your ancestors is with you. I'm telling y'all. Let's see here. We have Release the Old and Rest. Make plans and focus. Sorry, trying to help you out to see that. Then we have Embrace the Energy of Peace. Enjoy success and happiness. Ideal. The Sun card. Again, so double confirmation when it comes to the Sun card. Your time is coming. The divine is coming, stepping in. Just call on your angels and your ancestors and the divine creator so they can embrace you with the energy of peace. So that whenever you direct your arrow in whichever direction you want to go, it doesn't break. Then we have Be the Light, White Witch. Be the light in the situation. Bring love into the situation for self. Okay? At the top of the deck, we have Be graceful in movement and action. Find your balance through this transformation. Transformations aren't always peachy and creamy and just, walking on a... It's not like popping rainbows, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So it's going to require you to be graceful in movement and action, which is where now you're able to have a higher or view things from a higher perspective and actually respond and see, okay, is this hurting me or is this part of my journey so it can make me stronger? It's move beyond ancestral patterns. So your ancestors are basically saying they apologize for, you having to go through this, but you're going through it because you're strong enough to. And trust in your higher forces. The shaman. Trust in the higher forces, the wisdom. You got the owl twice. Okay? One is in flight, the other one is calm. They're beautiful, serene birds, but when you get in their way, you better move out the way. You know what I mean? That is your Mercury day reading, my loves. Remember, if you need to book a personal reading with me, it's in my description box below. Talk to y'all later.